let's talk a little bit about this Drake J. Cole shit. Oh no, this new Drake album, Iceman. And let's talk a little bit about the reception, the feedback, the commentary from a lot of these kind of cultural critics, a lot of these commentators, case in point being Joe Budden, Ebro, and a few other people. So ever since Drake announced Iceman, the release date has been also announced vis-a-vis that really cool ice sculpture performance piece that he did. It was May 15th. A lot of people that were very negative, that said very hurtful, mean things, very rude things, very dismissive things, very condescending things, very hurtful things about Drake during the Kendrick battle, have now all turned around and about face and tried to make excuses and walk stuff back and talk about how excited they are for the album to drop. Because we're now living in a period of time where there hasn't really been that many great albums, right? Especially in hip hop. People are kind of starving for a new hit. They're starving for some new music to listen to. They're eager to hear some new Drake, especially. And despite maybe them being very vigorous in their support of Kendrick, a lot of people are starting to realize now that when the summer comes around, when you want hit records, when you want something to drive around to, you want something to play in your Airbnb while you're getting dressed, you want something to kind of play during the cookouts, you want something to fucking whine to bag a girl to, Drake's your guy. So a lot of these guys are now trying to walk back a lot of criticism. Now, I personally had no problem with people having their own opinion about the battle, defending Kendrick, cheering him on, laughing at Drake's loss and stuff and the fumbles that he made. Cool. The guy lost the battle, fair and square. We all know that. Everyone has ears. We all saw how it played out. The problem, I think, comes with a lot of these guys like Joe Budden and Ebro and stuff. The problem starts when you start to remember the kind of things that they were saying about Drake. The kind of things that they were alluding to just because of the battle. Now, in Joe's case, he has a prior relationship with Drake. There's also a lot of like personal things that's gone on between them behind the scenes, in front of the camera, on social media that may have led to Drake, to Joe be talking the way he did. But I remember when the whole battle was happening, Joe was really happy that Kendrick won. He was dancing on his grave. He was talking about how he doesn't want to hear from him anymore. He was, the whole cast of the JBP was talking about how they basically insinuated that Drake might be a pedophile, right? Like the crazy shit. Again, say that you think Kendrick won. This fucking Drake, laugh at him, whatever. But going as far as saying that you don't want to hear music from him ever again, he should quit rap, he's a pedophile, he's a bad person, he's like everyone knows that all this horrible shit that went way beyond the remit of the battle, that just seemed like a personal vendetta. And now that he's dropping an album, you're trying to come back around. I'd have way more respect for these guys if they just stood where they're at. Hey, you know what? I took the opportunity because of the Kendrick beef to fucking stick my fucking foot, draw my line, really fucking stick my knife in and twist it, because I've always hated this guy, right? Similar like a Charlemagne. I think that's what Charlemagne basically did. Charlemagne, hey, I've always hated fucking Drake. He's light skinned. I hate the voice, hate the singing. So you basically use the fucking beef with Kendrick as a proxy for you to come in and say other things that you've always wanted to say about Drake, but you couldn't because it come across way too harsh. But now there's already somebody else out there hating, saying they fucking hate everything about him. You could also come back and piggyback off it. That I would respect that way more than the kind of stuff I'm hearing from Joe Budden and co, where they're kind of basically they're kind of trying to gaslight the public and make it seem like, oh, all of you Drake fans that are upset that we like the album or we're looking forward to it, suck a dick. Of course we're fans. You didn't sound like fans during the Kendrick brief. They did not sound like fans during the Kendrick brief, that's for sure.
You Drake fans out there that are
oh, it's a lot of them.
He's just trying to make Parks work today.
Don't fuck up the good equity that Drake has built in his silence, please. I'm telling you. He lost the battle. He went away. He took some advice. He got some therapy. He remained quiet. He stopped all the bullshit. He's still suing all these niggas. But he's quiet. And now the world, I think, is very anxious to hear Drake music.
Look at that.
Here you fucking idiots go.
He's one of the idiots though. I don't understand why he's like trying to gaslight the public. It's like the public and the Drake fans are reminding you that you said some crazy shit during the battle that went far beyond the beef, far beyond the battle. Now all of a sudden his album's coming out. Now you're excited for it because mostly because it's gonna line their pockets, right? Because if the album is good or bad, Joe Budden dancing to the songs and talking about it is gonna make them a lot of money. And there's not really a lot of stuff to talk about in culture nowadays, right? We're all kind of scraping the bottom of the barrel. So he's obviously looking forward to the album dropping mostly because of what it's gonna do for his bank balance, what it's gonna do for the views, culturally, being involved in that fucking conversation. But when he was losing the battle, the last thing you went to hear was a fucking Drake album. Now all of a sudden, look how quickly things have changed.
Oh, just trying to ruin a good moment. Did y'all think that? I saw somebody say, "Oh, they like the ice exhibit, but they didn't like J. Cole driving around in the Civic." No, I didn't like that Civic shit. Don't bring it up again, Cole fans. You fans are pissing me off.
Isn't that weird though? How can you not like the J. Cole fucking Toyota thing, right? Where he drove around, listening to the album with fans, picked them up, spoke about the album details, would pull up to fucking meet and greets in the car. That's obviously tied a lot to his fucking journey and shit. Like, why can you not like that, but then like the Iceman thing? If anything, that just sounds like hate for J. Cole. Because even if you hate J. Cole, there's no way that you cannot not appreciate the fact that he went to such an effort to meet his fan. And again, most of it is kind of tied to this idea that The Fall Off is his last album ever. But the fact that he went to all that effort, somebody that's so introverted and private and shy, to go to that effort to meet your fans in public, face to face, one-on-one, spend time with them in your car, drive around, listen to the album, the same car that you rapped about, all those, like, it's fucking amazing, man. What a great fucking story. What a great experience for the fans that got to sit in the car or see him pull up and things. That's fucking sick. In the same token, what Drake did was sick also, but I just don't understand how you could like not like the Cole thing. Like, it's fucking brilliant. If I'm honest, like a brilliant way to kind of get your fans engaged, make it like an IRL thing, not online. Get them to listen to the album listening, experience and understanding education was also up in that regard too. Listen to it play on the album, which is the quintessential part of hip hop, right? Playing music's in the album. Like, come on, playing music in the car, on new albums in the car. Like, I don't understand how you can hate that. He might be the first person I've ever heard actually say that whole it's lame, it was shit. I thought it was brilliant. I thought everybody loved it. I did, at least anyway.
The ice shit was performance art. That was great. Also, back to the Drake fans.
Wasn't the J. Cole thing performance art also? Him pulling up his car, that's not performance art. Huh.
I shout out to Cole fans.
The Civic was performance art too.
Yeah.
Poorly done.
What?
I like the Civic.
Poorly
I liked
done.
it too.
Low hanging fruit. Just not. No. Fuck that Civic. You Drake fans, the ones, sorry Parks,
That's right,
seem to think that because people thought he lost the battle by a lot, that we never wanted to hear Drake.
By a lot. Again, why add the extra spice from the end? Why? Just why? Just to be mean and catty for the sake of being catty. So that's J. Cole. That's Joe Budden. Having issues with people basically calling him out for the shit that he said during the fucking battle, right? I'll read some of the comments here. It's fake neutrality so that his review of Iceman won't be perceived as hate, even though it will be. Hating on J. Cole still because he didn't stop by his podcast. Joe just rolls with whatever is hot. Whatever will get him some attention. We're not listening to Joe. He's just mad because Drake is drilling his girl. I don't think that's true, by the way. I don't buy that Tahiri thing. There's a story that they fell out that Drake hates him because of Tahiri. I don't think Joe cares about Tahiri anymore. He's always clowning on the show. She's doing that fucking scantily clad barber thing. I don't think so. I don't think that's the case. I could be wrong, but I don't think so. Paid for ass takes. All of those motherfuckers lost credibility. I hate to see Joe like this. Shameful that this is the same nigga who was shouting, I started to kill the Drake campaign. Now look at him. Dick sucking Drake because Cole ain't giving him an interview. The ice sculpture was performance art. Okay, man. LMAO. I think it's funny that Joe Budden thinks he's smarter than us, trying to flip the narrative these pussy backpedalers helped spread. We don't care if y'all play the album. We just don't care for y'all input. Joe is nuts. He was the main one saying Drake is out of here. Exactly. He got to touch a schizophrenia. Exactly. He's saying Drake was out of here. No one wants to hear it anymore. And now all of a sudden, Drake's album's about to come out. I'm excited. I can't wait. Okay, cool. Not that. Is it that one? Oh yeah, Drake, academics leaking. The main reason why Joe Budden doesn't mess with Drake is because he smashed his girl Melissa Ford back in the day. I don't think this is true. That's not really. I don't think this is true at all. Melissa Ford is a present. No, I don't think this is M4. Joe Budden was jealous that what Drake fucked M4 back in the day. I don't think so.
Who's the #1 Drake hater? They said Joe Budden. I kind of do feel like it's Joe. And really, I'm going to always keep going with the thing. I think it's because Drake fucked Joe's girl back in the day. Like, honestly. I've been saying it, though. I would have hated Drake, too. I don't even know how Joe could, like, keep it, like even a little neutral.
Look at academics smiling at the thought of Drake having sex. Look at academics smiling like a Cheshire cat. Like a Cheshire cat at the thought of Drake having sex. Look at him. I love academics, but fucking no, the love he has for Drake is fucking insane. Drake owes that guy an interview, man. When Iceman drops, honestly, Drake better give fucking academics an interview. The way academics has held Drake down in media in general, he's owed it. He deserves an interview. He deserves an appearance on the stream. Drake likes going on stream with fucking Aiden Russell, them man. He should go on stream with academics, man. He deserves it. He fucking deserves it for all the work he's been putting in. Some of it's glazing, but some of it's good.
But if you
Ebro responds to DJ Academics saying that the same people who called Drake a sickness are now saying they're excited for his Iceman. Exactly. You can't call someone a sickness and then say you're excited for their album. If you're calling them a sickness, it means you want them out of hip hop. You want them out. You want them to lose their job. You want them to lose their life. You want them out. You know what I mean? You can't call someone a sickness and say you want to hear their album. That's nuts.
what's going on in society and whatever in your music, but if you don't, that's fine too.
You were a little bit more aggressive than that.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, of course, because
what?
Why are you talking?
Yeah, your whole thing was he has never said anything about Black Americans. I believe.
But why would he though? He doesn't talk about politics at all. He does it with his actions for the most part. He'll give money and shit. But why should he talk about Black American politics when he's not black? He's not American. Sorry, he's actually black. But he's not like. Why would he do that? He doesn't talk about Canadian politics either, does he? What are you talking about?
I believe you said something along those lines.
He's never had anything to say about what Black Americans are going through.
So yeah. All right. What clip do you want to play?
It's the academics clip.
Oh, what did I ask?
Drake, Iceman, it is happening. Based on my exclusive source, Iceman will be dropping in the next 36 hours. Keep an eye out. Keep an ear out. Iceman in 36 hours. You're welcome.
Yeah, he's fed false
news.
Now
we said this like over a day ago. 36 hours is up, buddy.
He was false fed news, isn't it? He was false fed fake news.
I'm here to tell you, Fantano is a loser.
Oh no!
And
they got him.
Never write about anything, even reviews.
They got him.
You know, me and Drake, we don't even talk too much about the album because I want to be here as a fan. This is the fan
exclusive source. Iceman will be dropping in the next 36 hours. Keep an eye out. Keep an ear out. Iceman in 36 hours. You're welcome.
Now, we said this like over a day ago. 36 hours is up, buddy. I'm here to tell you, Fantano is a loser and never write about everything here at now saying they need Drake. Who would ever say a little bit dry, their rent gets a little bit too high, they will start unabashed, like they don't give a they will just flip-flop. They'll fold up like a lawn chair in a goddamn wallet. They don't care. They have no type of spine. They go from saying Drake is a cancer to now saying they need Drake.
He's right, and that's the thing. Most of us will respect these guys way more if just stood on that shit. If you like, just stand on that shit. If the Kendrick battle was a chance for you to really stick the knife in because you always hated Drake anyway, understandable. You can, no one has to like every artist. It's cool. But just stick with that shit. Stand on it. Stand on it and whatever. Now that, we've had a pretty dry run of great hip-hop albums or albums in general, now all of a sudden they want to stick their heads up and be like, oh yeah, I'm excited for the album. Nah, man. You said the guy probably was a pedo. You said the guy was a bad human. He's a sickness. He should be taken away, taken out. Like, god damn, man. Like, too much. Way, way too much for a battle. Way too much for a battle. It was never that deep. I think some of these guys, like Ebro and that, I think they hate Drake more than probably Kendrick hates Drake. And he said he hates him a lot. He made loads of really good records talking about how much he hates him. But I honestly think some of these guys hate Drake way more than even he does.
Who would ever say they needed a cancer? I don't know. But these guys, I'll tell you what me and Drake, we do get a kind of a kick of. Just watching how desperate these guys are.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? From the Ebros to the Rosendweebs. So Rosendweeb said, hey, I want y'all to come on at my show. Brother, we wouldn't even spit on you, even if you were on fire. Okay? Guy said, come on his show. Like, oh, we got to really explain to you. Good job, buddy.
I don't know if we're going that far, but I like him. And I like him a lot, and I like his music. So
what? No, you don't. No, you don't. What? I like him a lot. No, you have a weird way of showing how you like somebody. Fucking hell, you, bro. I like him a lot. No, you do not. Come on.
For you academics, I appreciate the promo. And for
lame, by the way. Lame cope.
Drake, listen, man, come with this album. Let's hear it. People are very excited. You're one of the biggest artists in the game.
Ew.
You lost the battle. It's not a big deal.
We know it's not a big deal. None of us cared. People actually listen to music that aren't fanatical about one person. Because I think these guys act as if like Kendrick's the only rapper you should be listening to. Like, you can like a multitude of things. You can even like Drake and Kendrick at the same time. You don't have to like either or. But they made it seem like it was like a life or death thing. Like what? Like, oh yeah, let's get rid of Drake because he's ruining hip hop. It's like, how's he ruining it? Like, what is wrong with you? Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? You can choose a side, right? Maybe you don't like the fact that he's more commercial, makes more singy, dancey records and more records for the whatever. But this idea that he was ruining hip hop and Kendrick needed to banish him and kill him and take him outside. Relax.
Over. On to the next.
Yeah, because I'm curious. I'm curious to see what he comes with. And what I always said this after the battle, all he needs to do is come back with a banger.
Everybody said that, and he did. By the way,
yeah.
Nokia, Sexy Songs for You had a couple of joints on it. I think it was good. I think we and academics really tapped into it right there. The level of sickness that I.
Oh my god! Again with this word sickness, man. Like that. Honestly, this guy. Anyway, let's remove off for Ebro. He gets my nerves, man. But that's the Ebro thing. He has never even said about Black America. There's a quote there from Shabby Pappy. Does Ebro think we have amnesia? He called him a sickness before.
Drake is not that important.
Jesus Christ.
The reason Drake's in this is because he is a sickness.
Jesus Christ.
In the game.
So aggressive, unnecessarily.
Drake is not that important.
Listen to this.
The reason Drake's in this is because he is a sickness.
Imagine saying that during a fucking rap battle. Is it really that deep, really? Ebro does not understand that it brings to public, he said it's been recorded. Exactly. Another one.
Only person that supported my show and me is Kendrick Lamar. So, like, if we talk about how we pay our bills, y'all ain't been up here supporting me. None of y'all. Kendrick has.
Whatever.
I don't think anyone was talking about that specifically.
But I'm just saying, like, why would I care how they feel? Only person that supported my...
Whatever. And then what else you got here?
Around
Ebro and Iceman. I just want to move on from the battle. Bro, you've done nothing but stay on the fucking battle, you fucking idiot. I want to move on. No, you don't. No, you fucking don't. Oh.
Is this official?
This was being sent around.
Okay. I'm trying to see
it says rumor.
It's a rumor. What's the rumor?
Drake planning to drop Iceman on May 3rd.
It's a rumor, guys.
It's a rumor.
We knew it was coming. Sooner or later, he's been teasing it.
Wasn't there like something he did at an NBA game? Yeah, two iced out seats. So, you know, maybe that's probably this is all the rollout. Look, I'm here for Iceman. I don't know about y'all. You know, look, I definitely want to move on from the battle. Hopefully that's not where Iceman is at. I hope he's back in his Drake bag, you know, doing what Drake does. Great songs. He always gives us great songs. Some sexy songs for you have fire on it. So I hope we back to the get down.
I want to hear some good music. Some bangers.
Man, Drake got bangers.
So let's
and summertime, I don't, you know, all his albums don't come out in the summertime, but you know, He got good outside music, man.
Okay. Good outside music he's got. According to them, he's got good outside music. But look at how he acts. Look at how he acts back in the day. Look at how Ebro's acting, talking to fucking Big Sean. Ebro quickly changed the subject when Big Sean credited Drake for advising him to get a vocal coach. Like, I guess these people don't know how much he hates Drake personally. So they mention Drake in a great term, in a great way in his presence. And Ebro just gets all weird, like as if they've got actual personal beef. It's like, bro, you can not be a fan of somebody and not make it so personal. It's not that deep. It's actually a blessing. It's actually fortunate or blessing, whatever, that Drake is as successful as he is. Because if he wasn't, these are the type of people that would be blackballing him behind the scenes, because they're letting some of their own personal feelings and grudges get in the way of like the music and the business. Like, it's not that deep. You can not like him and not do all this weird stuff.
Breath control when you went up there and did Click. Yeah. You spit that. How did it feel being up there and spitting?
Bruh, it was just like easy. That's like
that's
easy.
muscle memory on that though, right?
Yeah, I got a song with Mike Will, Paradise Extended, that's way harder, where the breath control is like, oh damn, I'm illuminated, man. I knew I'd make it, and I kept this shit accumulated. Never throwing money out of boomerang, and finally famous over everything. That's a numerator. Wheelie, yeah, it's illuminator room, looking like it's fumigated. Bitch, my crew invaded when I walk up, man. Body to body, hold up, everybody, don't worry, man. I got it. I need $100 bill, photocopy the email and copy, man. I'm going hard all season. These hoes going both ways, offense, defense, living like phone and defense. F allegiance, beat the odds and got even. What you think that we just started, nigga? Boy, the sword just got sharper, nigga. This ain't where we just sparring, nigga. I was on the rooftop with my nigga Mike Carson, nigga, shooting that 2 fake video. You know, I got that. But I do that. That's like a real breath control.
You do warm ups like that.
Yeah,
that's
I do.
A warm up.
Yeah, I do. I do like vocal warm ups and everything.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, that boy Drake was the one who put me on the vocal.
Wow.
He was like, a vocal coach. Like when we was doing like
amazing
or blessings or something like that, he was like, get you a vocal coach.
Now Drake in his bag when he know with that recording process and that creative process, sure. Like he in his bag with that. He does the work.
Okay. Ebro's a funny lad. Another one here. Central C realizing in real time how uncomfortable Ebro got after he kept thanking Drake for connecting the dots for him when talking to his collab with Sexy Red on the IAB tour.
She's rare still. I like her a lot.
How did you guys connect for this collaboration?
Can't lie. Big up Drake, because on the Drake tour as well. Just met. That's how I met her, innit? That's where we made the link. And I just sent her the song. I had the song, sent her the song, and then yeah, rest was it.
And it.
Yeah. But yeah, Drake connected a good few dots, so thanks to him.
What you've collabed?
He didn't even acknowledge it. Honestly, I respect the hate. Just stand on it. It's okay to hate the guy. I get it, but just stand on it. Don't be like now saying, "Oh, I want to hear the album now. I can't wait." Come on, man. Just live your truth. Be the hater. Live your fucking truth. Live your fucking truth. Hate like your heart depends on it, brother. Hate like your heart depends on it, brother. Please, for the love of God. Hate like your heart depends on it. Because you're doing it already. Because you're fucking doing it already.